I think we're live now. I think we is live. I think we is live. Oof, man, when I don't have all the bells and whistles that I'm used to, man. All right, let's see what we can do here. Screen share, don't want to screen share. Oh, actually, what can I screen share? Oh, that's interesting. That's pretty interesting. I could screen share stuff. I won't do it now, but I might do it in a little bit. We'll see. But that's actually pretty cool. I didn't know you can do that. Let's see what else we can do with this because I don't think you can play around too much with like the camera by the looks of it. I guess I could. Now you should be able to hear me. Uh, I wonder. I prefer to go into settings actually. What's this pop out? No, we don't want to do that. I probably can't change too many. Actually, yeah, I probably can't change too many settings right now. But yeah, here we are. We are live. This is a new way of going live, sort of. Oof, don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Appreciate the like. Big up for the like. Let me see if I can get a little something going on here though. Oof. Well, actually, I can do this if I come over here. So I'm doing it this way for, I guess, a few reasons. Yo, what up, X? Explicix. All right. I mean, is that what we're doing now? Is that how you speak to your daddy? Is that how you speak to your daddy, huh? Well, let me see here. That's a bit loud. That's probably a bit too quiet. Yeah. Yo, what up, Brax? Hey, yo. Yeah, I think this one. I don't know if you can hear it. But yeah, so there's a few reasons. Well, that's the main reason I'm doing a stream this way. Is that, as some of you might know, I've been having problems with the live streams, right? Turn it down a bit. Where, they will sometimes crash. And I don't know why that is, but I've kind of narrowed it down of sorts to what it might be. In fact, let me turn something on because I want to monitor things while I'm streaming as well. I did say something about it in the comments. Yes, that is true. I did put it in the comments on the board. But yeah, I've narrowed it down to that it's possibly something to do with the processor overheating, right? Now, what you might not know is that streaming does use a lot of the processor, right? It's actually quite processor intensive. And I'm streaming, I've got that going, I've got the streamer program going, I've maybe got a movie playing in the background, or sometimes I'm gaming as well, I've got that video going. There's a lot of things going on when I'm streaming. So I'm thinking there's a point where the processor is heating up too much and staying hot for too long and crashing. That's what I think is happening. And because doesn't necessarily happen all the time. Like, it's not necessarily getting that hot all the time. That might be why it doesn't necessarily crash all the time. But that's my best guess. I don't know that for sure. Now, if that is the case, then I'm going to need to get a new fan that's going to keep my processor cooler while it's doing, more intensive stuff over long periods of time. And that in and of itself isn't a problem, but it's going to cost some money to do that. It's going to cost at least £100 to do that. And I ain't trying to spend £100 right now. Not right now. Maybe in a few months. Maybe in a few months, but not right now. So, the truth say, I'm probably gonna have to get a new fan just anyway. In all honesty, even if that's not the problem, I'm probably gonna have to get a new fan just anyway, because I do quite a lot of process intensive stuff, and I should have a fan that's keeping my processor cooler while it's doing that just anyway. But right now that's my best guess as to what the issue is. I don't know for sure, but I do feel like I probably shouldn't do so many processor intensive stuff, at least for a while. So this stream, I'm going very basic with it. I'm using the YouTube streaming software itself. So I'm not even using my own streaming software. I'm using the YouTube streaming software, so it's very basic. I don't even have my blur on anymore because YouTube apparently doesn't let you do that. Come on, YouTube, come on. Okay. I need to close that. That didn't. All right. But yeah, and so far, I just ran a test right now, and it seems my CPU is staying pretty cool at the moment. So far so good, right? Just chill, nothing much. Watch Passengers 2016 over the weekend. Passengers, I think I've seen it, it's better than my laptop that can barely run a 2D game about jumping cube. Well, I got a pretty decent PC setup. I self-built it last year, I think December last year, and the fan that I got it at the time. It's not a rubbish fan for sure. I don't believe it's a rubbish fan, but maybe it's not quite good enough in terms of what I'm using it for. I think that's what it might be coming down to. But I got some food. You can't really tell what it is from here. It might be a bit. That's rice, jollof rice with some eggs. So you'll get to watch me eat and listen to me chew food for a little while. And drink water. Stay hydrated, people. Watching issues does go on at times, yeah, for sure. So I'm thinking if I do the live streams pretty basic, keep it basic for a while, at least until I could be sure what the issue is. So yeah, it's going to be live streams like this for a while. We're still going live. And I feel we could do some pretty cool stuff with this, actually. I think we could do some pretty cool stuff with this. So, watch this. If I go here, and I click this. So yeah, now you could I could share tabs. I could share a YouTube page or something. That's pretty cool. So you could do live reactions or something. So I was watching a video about French people French speakers understanding each other. Yeah, that trip in the film is paused. No risky, yes. Okay, having to be in a deep hibernation for 120 years on a ship from planet Earth to another planet. Okay, I might be thinking of a different film. Let me see here. Passengers. Was it 2016? You said Passengers. Okay, no, I don't think I've seen this film. I might have to think of something else. It's the one it's the one you were talking about. Jennifer Lawrence and Chris Pratt. Yeah, I don't think I've seen this film. I must be thinking of something else. Malfunction and a sleep pod on a spacecraft traveling to a distant colony planet awakes one passenger 90 years early. Oof, well, that sucks. Imagine being that guy. You'll see it, Chris Pratt. Jennifer Lawrence and Lawrence Fishburne. Gus Mancuso. Yeah, what I watched recently. Well, I watched Doom Part 2, but I think I told you guys already. But I'm watching a show called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I think it's this one I've been watching for 2012. I didn't know there was one from 1993. I think it's the 2012 one I've been watching. Yeah, I think this is this one on Netflix. And I'm almost all the way through season 3 of it. And it definitely lives up to the name. It is a bizarre adventure. It is a very bizarre adventure. But it's pretty cool. Definitely gets a bit weird at times. It's anime, so there's that. I've been interested in checking out Dune 2. Have you seen Dune Part 1? Because if you've not seen Dune Part 1, I would advise watching that first and then Dune Part 2. Dune Part 2, if you haven't seen Dune Part 1, honestly, it's probably just going to confuse you. Or, I don't know if it'll confuse you, maybe that's a bit harsh, but it definitely, it's not going to, you're not going to get out of it what you could get out of it, because there's almost zero hand-holding in that movie, and I actually like that. Even with the first movie, actually, there's very little hand-holding. Like, a lot of movies would over-explain things to the point where it's like, dude, I get it, right? And Dune does not do that. Dune Part 1 doesn't do that. Dune Part 2 definitely doesn't do that. And if you haven't seen Dune Part 1, there's going to be, I mean, you understand the story, I guess, to a basic degree. But yeah, you just will not get the references and the connotations and context and the emphasis and everything that movie does that is really well. But yeah, watch Dune Part 1 if you haven't seen Dune Part 1, and then watch Dune Part 2, because it builds on so well from the first movie. Passages was another good one for me. The message really stuck. Yeah. Don't wake up early. When you seen the old school and new school, dude. Oh, you seen it? Okay, cool. Yeah, I saw the 80s Dune as well. I actually watched the remake of Dune before I watched the original Dune of 1980. Well, I said original, it's based on a book, but before I watched 1984 Dune, I didn't know it was a 2000 Dune, or was this? Yeah, no, it's based on the same. Okay, they made one in 2000, Frank Herbert's Dune. It was a miniseries. Oh, okay, it wasn't a movie, it was a miniseries. TV miniseries. Palazzo Atreides, Maldi, Giancarlo Gianni. So William Hurt's the only name I recognize in this one so far. Okay. But yeah, I didn't know they made a 2001, but apparently they did. It was a TV miniseries. How many episodes? 3 episodes. Back in the year 2000. That might be worth checking out one of these days. But yeah, this was the... Oh, there are quite a few Dune movies, actually. Or Dune things. That was another mini-series, Children of Dune. There's a lot of Dune books, actually, to be fair. Maldeep. There's a lot of Dune. Oh, James McAvoy is in this one. Leto Atreides II. Yeah, there's a lot of Dune books. Like, I don't know how many in total, but there's a lot. I know Frank Herbert wrote like the first, I guess, few, and then his son took over and wrote like a million more or something. But yeah, that's the one from 1984. David Lynch, Frank Herbert, written by Frank Herbert, based on the book. Carl McLaughlin. Yeah, man. But yeah. If you liked Dune Part 1, Dune Part 2 is excellent. It's shot well, told well, developed well. Excellent. What you do in this stream? It's going to be chatting. Just chatting. I'm going to try and avoid doing anything too computer intensive for a while on streams. Because at the moment, I'm guessing that's what's causing the crashes if I do anything too process intensive. So no gaming for a little bit. No movies for a little bit. I don't know, maybe we could watch a YouTube video or something. Not anything too long though, because I'm not trying to get sued out here or nothing. But yeah, just chatting, man. You know what? Actually, Xplix, I've been learning to speak Arabic in recent weeks. I believe you speak Arabic, right? Am I right in that? Because I'm very, very early stages of Arabic. Okay. Let me see if I can read that. Okay, it was was a good story and everything. Oh, very good. Very good. All right, so it's kind of small. Let me see if I can read this. I think that says Alcilam. I think that's Alcilam. Maliam. Yeah. I'm struggling. I'm struggling. I'm struggling. Like I say, I'm very, very new when it comes to Arabic. Very, very early basic stages. I could understand. I mean, I can read some basic words, like some basic letters. Like if they're maybe large enough in the realms of things that I've already learned. But okay, salam alaikum, habib. Oh, okay. What did I say? I said al-siyam. I mean, I guess I went super far off. I got the al bit right. Al-siyam. But to be fair, in my defense, it is actually really small in the chat box. And yeah, I guess I'm just not that good. But I know a few phrases like mahaban, Aina Haze min Inglesi. Aina Haze wa min Aina Haze wa min Inglesi. I think I said that right. Oh, I probably didn't. Let me know if you understood that. But yeah, I Annie instead, or whatever you said first. Annie? I was trying to say I am. I thought it was Anna. Is that not right? Because I was seeing I am as in Anna. Or what's Annie? Are they the same thing, or are they two different things? Is Annie and Anna the same thing? Or are they two different things? Oh, it was just okay. Annie Haze. Oh wait, there's one masculine and one feminine. Because I know there's like some things to say if you're a boy and some things to say if you're a girl. I might have got that confused. Say him in a weird way though, bro. I'm new at this, man. It's literally only been like 3 weeks, I think. Yeah, about 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. New, man. I'm still learning the alphabet right now. Alif, ba, ta, fa, jim, ha, kha, ra, za, dal. I've messed up already. But yeah, that's pretty much been my week, or my last few weeks. Why don't you speak for now? I've been using Duolingo. Mostly been using Duolingo. I've watched a few YouTube videos as well. But yeah, mostly been using Duolingo. Yo, what up, Sam? Sam B in the place to be. Good evening. Sorry I'm late. I had a very important video to watch. Ain't no need to apologize. Unless by important video you mean like, I don't know, you're watching NSYNC or something like that. Because I feel like I'm more important than NSYNC at least. I'm more important than NSYNC. Actually, I'm probably not more important than NSYNC. Let me stop lying. Let me stop lying. Appreciate you coming through, Sam. How's your day going? How's your day been? Appreciate you joining this live stream. As I munch down on my jollof rice and microwaved eggs. Yeah, I'm gonna try doing some more less processor intensive live streams for a while. I don't know how long for. I don't know, maybe forever. We'll see. But yeah, I think I need to do some less processor intensive live streams because my best guess is the heat is causing it to crash. And especially when you're live streaming for like an hour or more or something like that, and there's lots going on and it's heating up, and that's what I'm thinking is what's happening. I don't know, but that's my best guess. There was a ranking of every Arnie movie, so I ain't certain. Fair enough. Not fair enough. I can't compete with that. I can't compete with that. I have exams, so there's barely any free time. Oof. Oh wait, I'll finish that drawer in some other time. I know that's all good, man. That's all good. I mean, yeah, definitely focus on your exams. You know, that's gonna be more important than drawing pictures of some crappy YouTuber or something. You know what I mean? So it's all good. I also need to practice drawing characters so I can draw you. I appreciate that, man. But focus on what's really important. Yeah. Speaking of Duolingo, by the way, I'm gonna say the nerdiest thing that, maybe not the nerdiest thing I've ever said. I don't know if it's gonna be the nerdiest thing I ever said, but it's definitely up there. I think this is gonna be up there with the nerdiest things I've ever said. But recently, I finished number 1 in the Gold League on Duolingo, and I'm pretty chuffed with that actually. It was a week's worth of competition, and at the end of it, I finished top of the Gold League. Not 2, not 3, but number 1 in the Gold League, and I got promoted to, was it Platinum League? What did I get promoted to? Sapphire League. I got promoted to Sapphire League. So yeah, I'm currently number 2 in the Sapphire League, but we'll see if I could. I've got 5 days left to see if I can bump it up a little bit. Yeah, I'm sorry, love you, but Arnie comes first now. I can't argue with that. That is very true. Arnie comes first, second, and last. Arnie comes first, Arnie comes second, Arnie comes. It's all Arnie. I can't be mad at that. Not gonna lie, I used Duolingo for a week and I'm consistent. After that, I just stopped learning. Yeah, Duolingo seems to be getting. You know what's funny actually? Duolingo seems to be a kind of controversial app, and it's kind of mad because I mean, I guess I've heard of it before I started, trying to learn any languages. I'd heard of Duolingo, but I didn't realize, how seriously people take this app. Like, it's mad. I don't know if you can see it. This video here, this guy, Evan Edinger, video we made 2 years ago. I did Duolingo for 2,000 days in a row. Like, it's actually pretty mad. Like, I mean, hey, look, more power to you. I ain't knocking it. I'm just saying. Like, it gets crazy when you get deep into like the Duolingo rabbit hole on YouTube, And you got all these people saying things like Duolingo don't work, you know, that kind of thing. And I'm just like, bro, listen, it's a free app. It's a free app and it has games. Can I just enjoy my free app with games? Okay, like, bruh. But people take it seriously mad. Like, I mean, mad, yeah, seriously mad. Mad seriously. People take it mad seriously. People take it mad seriously. I'm just like, bro, I'm just trying to learn. And it presents the lessons in a way that's fun for me to learn. You know what I mean? How's that a bad thing? I don't know. I feel like I just don't know. You gotta have jollof rice. And I gotta have dirty rice. What is dirty rice? I mean, apart from rice that's been thrown through the mud, but let's see here. I think I've had dirty rice before, you know. Pretty sure I feel like I've had dirty rice before. Here's a quick video, I see.
You want to learn how to make a Creole dirty rice? Then stay tuned, folks. I got the answer for you.
See what this guy's saying. Can you hear the audio from the video, by the way? I'm not sure if the audio from the video is being broadcasted. He's not giving too many instructions, just showing a quick recipe, I guess. But yeah, I think I've had dirty rice before.
You want to learn how to make a Creole dirty rice? Then stay tuned, folks. I got the answer for you.
I need to draw Tom from Tom and Jerry knocking out his opponents by exerting his willpower over others. Basically, his aura. Nice. Traditional Louisiana cuisine. Predator came first, by the way. It beat T2. Yeah, you can hear it. Okay, awesome. Sounds fine to me. Awesome. Predator. Yeah, Predator. Okay. I would not disagree with that. I mean, I like Predator and I like Terminator 2. I feel like, for me, those are my number one Arnie movies. So, yeah, Predator, Terminator, or Terminator, Predator, I'm happy with that. I'm pretty sure I've asked this before. And I'm pretty sure you've answered this before as well. But when it comes to number one Arnie movies, I'm trying to remember what you said it was. Because I'm pretty sure I've asked this question before, and I'm pretty sure it's been answered as well. And I'm struggling to remember the answer. I'm sorry, my bad. Oh, it's Predator. Okay, cool. But yeah, between Predator and Terminator 2, for me, it kind of just depends on the day. Like, one day I might pick Terminator 2, one day I might pick Predator. Like, they're just that close to me. Yo, what up, Al? I follow him on FB and on YouTube. You picked the right one. Okay. Well, I mean, to be honest, it was just the top video that come up, or one of the top videos. So I guess YouTube recommended it, right? Yo, Al, how's the diss track coming along? If you're going to release a diss track, now's the time to do it. I'm hearing Kendrick Lamar got a diss track, and was it J. Cole got a diss track, and Drake got a diss track. A big diss track coming out. So, Alan, listen, it's time to get your diss track out. It's time to put that boy in his place. That'd be good, man. Ooh, damn. I'm careful. Making a good old mess. Yeah, man. You can say something like, hey, my name is Alan Evans, and I'm gonna diss, I don't even know the dude's name, but whatever. My name's Alan Evans, and I'm a rapping king. I'm gonna diss this guy because he's just a little thing. See, bars. Been growing my beard recently. I swear you're 12, bro. How old are you, Xbox? I swear you're a youngin'. I don't even know how old my own son is. That's how bad it is, man. But I swear you're a youngin', right? You're like, what, 14, right? I mean, to be fair, I guess it is possible to start growing a beard at 14. It is possible. In fact, I think I remember in school, there are a few like people that like maybe like 13, 14, that kind of age, who already had that mustaches and things. I was still pretty bare-faced at that age. I don't think I started growing. I think I had like maybe tiny facial hair at around about 15. Like you couldn't, like I could see it because I'm looking, right, but you couldn't see it. Like if you just stand in front of me, it was like very tiny kind of facial hair at maybe like 15. So I think it wasn't until maybe I'd say late teens, early 20s was where it starts to become more noticeable. Certainly, I don't think I had like a proper beard until I was like maybe in my 20s. Like when I think in my late teens was all very like scraggly. Like I had like, you know, we get them long hairs that come out, but it's not really a beard. Like it's kind of like that. But I think it wasn't until I was like maybe in my like 20s or so where it had like where it started to get like proper like boomer. So good. Yeah, man. Let that beard grow. You know what the scientific word for a man without a beard is? It's a real question. Real. I'm going to give you a real answer too. But there's a scientific word for a man without a beard. I'm going to tell you what that is. A woman. 14. Depends on the genes. My father is hairy but tall. So I'm going to be hairy and tall. Already got a full grown mustache. You know, not necessarily. I think like a lot of times, well, not a lot of times, but certainly sometimes, you know, if you have like a tall parent or whatever, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be tall. You know, or you have a short parent, don't mean you're going to be short. Like plenty of people are like taller than their dads, or you know, not as tall. It happens, so not necessarily, but you might. I'm quite tall too, by the way, so yeah, you just might take after me after all. Slick Rick, Dougie Fresh, L Cool J, Timbaland, Big Daddy Kane, Bust Down, The Game, Slim Thug, Grandmaster Flash, Q-Tip, Magoo, rest in peace, Method, METHOD, man, Redman, The RZA, some of the best rappers in history. Well, I ain't gonna argue with that. METHOD, man, METHOD, man. Hey, you get off my style, you don't know. Yeah, man. Why are you white? You get it from your mother. So the earliest from runners. Okay, well, I'm going to start with it. 1980 is technically the first rap song of many. I'm gonna wait. Other than is 30s, 40s in the US. This exhibit showing 2024 women can have beds if they want. Oh, you know what? That is actually true. I gotta be. Yeah, I gotta concede. There are some chicks with beds out there. That this is true. This is true. And hey, listen. If you're a woman with a bed, I ain't trying to be rude. I ain't trying to be disrespectful. It is what it is. Still though. That's gotta be like. Listen, here's the thing though. If you're a woman with a bed, like real talk, if you're a woman with a bed, or let's say you're a woman with a feature that is very typically masculine, like you got a beard or a penis, if you're a woman with one of those things, and you have a man in your life that you're with or whatever, that you've been together for a long time, you're married maybe. I'm just saying, that guy loves you. That guy must love you. Like, listen, what's the movie? It was one of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. I think it's the second one. The second Guardians of the Galaxy movies, where Drax tells Mantis that you're lucky that you're ugly, because it means when you're with somebody, you know that they love you for you and not because of the way you look. All right, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. Listen, if you're a woman with a bed or a dick and you got somebody in your life, that man loves you. So yeah, some things are blessings in disguise. I'm just saying. But yeah, I'm mad sexist. Actually, it's not even a joke. I'm a misogynistic pig. Yo, what up, Frozen G? Frozen G in a place to be. But why am I born as a terrorist naturally? Born as a terrorist? Oh, you must get that from Sam. You must get it from Sam. Listen, all your good qualities come from me. All your bad qualities come from Sam. That's how that works. Like, anytime you do something bad, it's like, yeah, it must be from your mother. It's like, yeah. That's how that works. I wasn't around to make you into a terrorist, so I can't take the blame for that. There's a woman with a bed. She can't find a man. She has a condition. You know what?
I was 16 years old when I first started growing hair on my face. I was really shocked and I didn't understand why. There were a lot of negative comments. People would make fun of me and send notes with pictures of razors. At work, I've been yelled at by customers in customer service, yelled at about my facial hair. I waxed it. I tried like a cream removal and shaved. I avoided going out as much as humanly possible because in order to go out, I had to remove the hair, and it felt like removing the hair, I was becoming someone else or trying to be someone else. So I would stay home so that I could just be myself. There are so little women out there wearing their facial hair. I was 16 years old when I first...
Man, that's mad. And we wouldn't have you any other way. Aww. Yeah, no, she's Indian, not white. Oh, I mean, well, yeah. It's a white version, I guess. Terrorism is because of his abandonment issues. Well, I can't be blamed for that. I mean, just saying. I wasn't around. You should see what's going on. Just the same. Gillette, the best woman can get. I'm the bad though. It's her name. Gillette. There is no one. Her name is No. Yeah, I mean, it's a thing though. It's like, it's easy to like, make fun of people and that, which, that's making fun of people is making fun of people. But I mean, yeah. Okay, I don't know if that got that video on that. Oh wait, is this
It's amazing what you can do when you're just authentic. It's amazing what you can do when you're just true to yourself. I am a woman with a beard when a beard is supposed to be a manly thing. My name is Hadnam Kaur. I'm 26 years old. I work as an anti-bullying activist,
she is
and
cranky
I model
still,
too. Polycystic ovary
You know, the
syndrome
thing
is
is,
as simple as
I feel
saying
like
that I have more testosterone in my body than the female sex hormone, and the side effect
if you
of
can
the condition
rock it with
is
like a level of
weight gain or weight
confidence, I
loss,
feel like that's going to
diabetes,
stand out way more than
alopecia,
anything else.
obviously facial
You
hair.
know what I mean?
In school, I was bullied horrendously because of the
Debatable.
way that
Nah,
my
she's
body
too young for
was.
me.
I
But
thought that
I'm
the
just saying
bullying
she's
would
still
stop
cute.
if I removed my facial hair, so I
Listen,
started.
when talking about women, this is something that actually Frozen. You're a bit older, so you're gonna know this. You're gonna know this. But Xflix, this is a lesson that you're gonna need to learn as as you get older, as you get into your 30s, your 40s, that kind of age. This is gonna be an important lesson to learn when talking about women. Like, if you're talking about a woman that is much younger than you, yeah, she's either cute or beautiful. That's it. And even beautiful, you got to be careful with. Like, you can't just throw that around. So mostly you're just going to say she's cute, right? She's cute. But one thing you will never say about a woman much younger than you is hot. Like, no, that is as absolute no. You can never refer to a woman much younger than you as hot. No. Cute, beautiful sometimes, hot, never. Never. The only women you refer to as hot are women in a specific age range of say 10 years. So give or take. Like, if you're in your 40s, and maybe you could go back to about 10 years. You could probably go back. The older you get, the longer that gap can get, by the way. So if you're in your 60s, you could probably go back about 20 years. But if you're in your 30s, it's maybe if you're like early 30s in about 5 years, gets your 40s, you could go back about 10 years and so on. It gets a bit older as the gap gets long as you get older, just because science, right? The point I'm making is that when a woman is significantly younger than you will never refer to her as hot. So cute, beautiful sometimes, never hot. So yeah, when I say she's cute, that's not because I'm trying to. No, she's 26, bro. She is. No. Actually, wait a minute. 26. Let me see for a second. Actually, 26 might be doable. I ain't gonna lie, 26 might be doable. Might be. Watch this space. Kind of bad though. No, it's a joke. Oh wait, no was a joke. Okay, I actually searched that as well and found this woman. I really need to check their circle facts and all my cost facts on the best methods ever. I'm totally down. Joke about saying that stuff. Nah, it's all fun here. It's all fun. I mean, at the end of the day, people can have their opinions on which rappers they like or don't like. I mean, that's fine. I mean, I never get into that whole thing anyway about who's the best. To me, there's no best rapper. There's just different rappers. There's no best musician. It's just different musicians. You know, one rapper isn't better than another rapper. They're just different, you know, and there's going to be songs that appeal to you and songs that don't appeal to you. You know, songs that you resonate with and songs that you don't resonate with. And when it comes to songs that you don't resonate with, they're not rubbish. They're just songs you don't resonate with. You know, like the only artist you can probably say is rubbish is like, I don't know, what's that guy? Takeshi 6ix9ine. Like, literally, that's it. Everybody else, apart from Takeshi 6ix9ine, you can say is rubbish. Like everybody else is like, it's not rubbish. It's just different. It's just something that clicks with you or something that doesn't click with you. You know, if it didn't do it for you, that's fine. It doesn't have to. Not everything is made for you. You know, not every song exists to please you. Some songs exist for other reasons. So people get this whole thing about, well, this artist is better than this artist and this is busted. But it's like, no, listen. Excuse me. They're just different. In all honesty, it's like, anytime you see somebody put a bullshit opinion on the internet, just don't pay no attention. That's the thing, man. People give so much weight to somebody else's opinion about something that doesn't even matter. Like all this, like, oh, they said this artist is better than this artist. I know you're arguing over Twitter over it. It's like people go back and forth on the internet because some random person halfway around the world thinks one artist is better than another artist. It's like, dude, it's an opinion. Opinions are like arseholes. Everybody's got one and they all stink. I don't know, perhaps I think Eminem is the conversation for best rapper ever. I agree, he isn't in the conversation for best rapper ever. There's levels. Yeah, whoever can, like, whichever rapper they want to. Fact is, those rappers I mentioned walk, so the rest can run. So they best out some respect on their name. Put some respect on their name. Music history. You know what? Yeah, nah. I mean, I like to look at, like, for example, if there's an artist that I like, I do sometimes like to look at who inspired them, right? And, you know, check out those music skills. I feel like it's an interesting history and interesting lineage when you look at which artists inspired the artists that you listen to. But the truth is, not everybody has to do that. You know, that I feel like the reality is not everybody has to do that. Like, if you like whichever artist today, Post Malone or whoever you like today, you don't have to look up who Post Malone was inspired by. You don't. Like, it's not incumbent on you to do that. It's not essential. It's not, I mean, it's cool if you did. I think it's a cool thing to do, but you don't have to do that. You know what I mean? Like, and even if you did do it, like, you don't necessarily even have to like the music that those artists were putting out. Like, end of the day, it's like, when you look at music that was made, I don't know, 50, 60, 70 years ago, you know, like, yeah, I mean, for me, yeah, a lot of them were some really good songs that I really liked that were made back then. But for somebody else, it's like, it's just not going to do it. You know, there's that one guy, what's his face? I can't remember these people's names. But anyway, he was like trending for a while because he said he didn't rate Tupac that much, and everybody got in their feelings about it. How can you say this about Tupac? How can you say this about Tupac? And it's like, why does he have to like Tupac? You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't have to like Tupac. Tupac died, 96, 7, something like that. This guy was like, I think he was like 20 at the time. You know what I mean? It was some years back, but it was like, dude, like, you're not grown up. He's not somebody who grew up with Tupac. You know what I mean? He's not somebody who was around when Tupac was around to say that it's music that influenced him or anything like that. It's just somebody he's heard about at any end of the day. That's literally it. But at this point, Tupac is somebody you've heard about. You know, so what if that music doesn't appeal to him or doesn't do it for him? It's like, why would it? But yeah, end of the day, it's an opinion. It's somebody else's opinion. Stay away from those posts on social media about best rapper or Eminem arguments. It's so toxic. Eminem's toxic. Eminem's toxic. Eminem started that toxic stuff with his was it killing his girlfriend, was it killing his wife or something, and burying her throwing her in the lake, and was it putting a bullet and somebody was like, I want to use a bullet and put it through. It's all Eminem's fault. Every single one of it. Anything bad in the world, blame it on Eminem. That's what we're doing now. Doesn't matter what it is, we're blaming it on Eminem. Can you react to something real quick? Depends on what it is, because I ain't trying to get in trouble with YouTube. I think we're doing okay with the stream, which suggests that it is to do with the CPU overheating, by the way. We're nearly an hour into it, and so far so good. You know what? I mean, to be fair, I probably don't listen to that much Tom McDonald, but I actually don't think he makes good political points. Like, he seems to. I don't know. Actually, let me recant that a little bit, because I don't know. Maybe he's done something in recent times I just haven't heard. But out of the songs that I've heard, which I guess would be a few years ago now, yeah, I don't think he makes good political points. Like, he tends to just say a headline, and then that's about it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a very surface level thing to say, and then doesn't really delve into what exactly he means by it for the most part. So, like, yeah, I don't really think he makes good political points. He just kind of says stuff that's very surface level and then moves on. But yeah, like I say, I've not listened to a lot of his stuff. It's certainly not recently anyway. So maybe there's something that I haven't heard where he does make some good points, and I just haven't heard it. So maybe. Change of scene, GD, and skip to Path 2, a level in that second jumping cube game. Change of scene, GD. What was that? Geometry Dash. Okay, which one am I clicking on? On all the cameras, all the OGs, none of those cats, and people going up and down streets talking about fight the power like public enemy back in 1988. They got that vibe. Well, they don't have to have that vibe. They don't have to, you know. Public Enemy did what they were doing back in the late 80s because that's what they felt they needed to do. You know, artists now, for whatever reason, at least not every artist now feels they have to do that. You can still find artists who are more, let's say, socially aware. You know, there are still artists like that, but not every artist needs to do that. Not every artist has to do that. Some artists might just want to rap about parties and booties and everybody has to be political and social, and I mean, I'm not saying they can't be. If they want to be, it's fine. It's not a problem. But they don't have to. Like, it doesn't make you better because you did something. It doesn't make you a better artist because you were rapping about a social issue. And another rapper was talking about how he likes to shave a woman's ass. Because here's the thing, actually, by the way, I'll put it to anybody that Sir Mix-a-Lot's "Baby Got Back" is one of the most poetic songs ever written. I will die on that. Actually, maybe I won't die on that hill. Actually, maybe I won't die on that hill. But I will defend that for a while. Maybe not till the death, but I will defend that for a while. "Baby Got Back" is one of the most poetic songs ever written. Like, that song is poetry. And I get it. Like, he's talking about "baby got back," you know, I like big butts, and I cannot lie. Like, it might not be obvious when you're hearing it. But that, in my opinion, is one of the most poetic songs, not just poetic rap songs, by the way, poetic songs in general, across any genre, ever written. "Baby Got Back" by Sir Mix-a-Lot. It's poetry. Poetry. But you wouldn't recognize that if you're not listening for it, you know, because it's not, you know, he's not talking about the war and this and the government this and the underprivileged that, you know, like I say, that's fine if people want to talk about those things. I don't have an issue with that. But you're not better than somebody else just because they're not talking about those things. And "Baby Got Back," in my opinion, is one of the best examples of that, if not the best example of that. The song is poetry. Political rap just gets boring, it gets so repetitive. Well, it really depends on who you're listening to. If you listen to somebody make the same point over and over again, then yeah, but, you know, maybe listen to somebody make a different point. Good songs, he has some good ones. The Machine is probably my favorite. And the political stuff, it was more the youth song, yeah. Yeah, no, for sure. I feel like his stuff where he's gotten more personal, those I felt like I personally feel like I resonate with those a lot more, because you're talking from a place where, you know, I feel like some people relate to, you know, and it's not necessarily about trying to, you know, convince you of anything. It's just like, look, this is me. Alright, let me see if I can show you guys something real quick. Listen. Oh, wait, man. Oh, only shows the one tab. Oh, okay. So I've got to put on this tab. All right, one sec. I've got to put on this tab. Okay, here we go. All right. I'll say Eminem is the best rapper ever, but I think he is in the conversation. That's just my opinion, though. I do like Eminem a lot, and he's definitely, I'll definitely put him there, one of my favorite rappers, from his style to vocabulary, words, word range. Let me stop trying to sound smart. Word range. Yeah. All right, listen to this. Okay, here we go. Here's where the song starts. I like big butts, and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. Then when a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. Now listen, yeah? You might hear something like that and think, oh, he's just talking about big butts. This is a song, yeah? When I say this is poetry, this is poetry. Listen, yeah? This is a song back in, 1992? This was body positivity before body positivity was body positivity. You understand? This guy is talking about, you know, at a time where everybody's just celebrating, you know, the skinny women. In fact, there's a line, was it Cosmo says you're fat, but I ain't down with that. You know, he's letting women know that, hey, look, you might be a bit big, and maybe these people don't like you. Maybe these people won't celebrate you, but I'm going to celebrate you. Yeah. Even if they won't, I'm going to celebrate you. This song was inspiring confidence before, confidence in self, before that whole thing was even a thing. This song, 1992, fam. 1992. And it's only now in big 2024 people talking about, oh, love yourself. He was saying that back in 1992. This song is poetry. Poetry. And that's just the first few lines, bro. No, because I have that plus talent and charisma. I stick Rick, Dougie Fresh. DD as a mark in hip hop, it was straight beat. Boxing, no music, dope banger. It's my favorite. Let's see. Is it, man? I like Eminem too. But I promise you, Eminem does not have a song as poetically as much poetry, as much poetry as Baby Got Back. Or maybe he does, actually. I don't know. Maybe he does. But this song, ahead of its time. Look at this. I won't cuss or hit ya, but I gotta be straight when I say I wanna till the break of dawn. Listen, he's letting you know he's gonna take care of you. He's not gonna cuss you. He's not gonna hit you. But he's gonna be honest with you. Like, listen, I wanna do stuff. He's being honest with you. He's letting you know. How many times, like, guys be lying about their motives? Guys be lying about what they want from a woman, acting like, they want. They want to be. They want to do all these, like, take her places. They're acting like they want to, hang around with her and watch movies with her and do that stuff. But what they really want is something else. This guy's letting you know from the jump. Listen, I'm not gonna cuss you. I'm not gonna hit you. But I do want. He's letting you know he's being honest. Ahead of its time, bro. This song is so ahead of its time. I ain't talking about Playboy because silicone parts were made for toys. Come on now. Come on now. I wait. So your girlfriend rolls a Honda, playing workout tapes by Fonda. But Fonda ain't got a motor in the back of her Honda. My anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun. Come on now. You can't tell me that ain't poetry. You can't tell me that ain't poetry. All right, check this out. You can do side bends or sit-ups, but please don't lose that butt. Some brothers want to play that hard role and tell you that the butt ain't gold. So they toss it and leave it, and I pull up quick to retrieve it. So Cosmo says you're fat. Well, I ain't down with that, because your waist is small and your curves are kicking, and I'm thinking about sticking to the beanpole dames in the magazines. You ain't it, Miss Thing. Give me a sister, I can't resist her. Red beans and rice didn't miss her. Some knucklehead tried to diss, cause his girls ain't on my list. He had game, but he chose to hit him, and I pull up quick to get with him. So ladies, if the butt is round and you want to throw down 1-900 mix-a-luck and kick those nasty thoughts, Baby Got Back. Come on now. You can't tell me that ain't poetry. You can't tell me that ain't poetry. This song is ahead of its time, bro. I don't think P Diddy's anyone's favorite. What's going on with P Diddy actually? Because like I heard some stuff. I've heard some stuff about P Diddy. Like I don't really look too much into it, to be honest with you, but I heard some stuff. It was like some madness about being accused of some deviancy or something. Like I was like, yo, I don't look too much in the story, but I did see some jokes going around that made me laugh hard. But apparently he's on some mad one. Be right back. All right. Alright. Oh, I made my own jam, by the way. So that's something I've been doing in recent times. I made my own bread and I made my own jam. And I made a sugar-free jam because, you know, the jam that you buy in the shops, there's sugar in there, isn't it? There's sugar. So I made a sugar-free jam, which it came out really nice. But I feel like I just need to refine the method a little bit and maybe the recipe just a little bit. But it came out really nice. But the thing is, because if you're not adding sugar to the jam, then you're using more strawberries, right? So you get more of the natural strawberry sweetness in there, which is cool. But it also means by the end of it, like you don't have a full jar. Like it's maybe about half the jar or maybe a little less than half the jar. And you can use a lot of strawberries for that. So it can be quite expensive in terms of if you're going to be doing it all the time. But yeah, man, I made my own jam. I'm gonna try and refine the recipe a little bit, try and get it to the consistency that I want right now. But yeah, right now, what I made, I really liked it. Really like the taste of it, but just need to refine it just a tiny little bit. But yeah, listen, man, man's been in the kitchen still, you know, like, listen, I've been making my own peanut butter, made my own jam. I made bread the other day, well, twice actually. I mean, to be fair, my bread making ain't that good. I ain't gonna lie. It came out okay, like it wasn't bad, but I feel like, yeah, I definitely need to work more on my bread making, you know. But yeah, man, man's been in the kitchen like that. Man's been listen. Man don't buy food anymore. Man just buys ingredients and makes. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is, man. That's how it is now. I don't buy food, I buy ingredients and I make that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it is now. But there's a few things I still want to learn how to make. A few things I want to try. Like, if I'm gonna try and make my own hot sauces, because it don't even look that hard. You know, I watched some videos on how to make hot sauces. It doesn't seem that hard. Oh, and pickles. I did my own pickles as well, but the pickles aren't ready yet. They take a few days, so they're pickling right now. Hopefully they come out okay. I know only things I use regular cucumbers rather than these small pickle cucumbers. So hopefully it still comes out okay. But I've got to leave it for another couple of days. Yeah, another couple of days. Before I open that. But yeah, made my own pickles, or making my own pickles rather. I want to make strawberry sandos, creamy strawberry agua fresca, strawberry brownies. Ain't nothing stopping you from doing it, dude. Ain't nothing stopping you from doing it. Ain't nothing stopping you. The thing about the strawberry sandos, though, like when I first saw it, I thought it looked really easy to do. It's actually not as easy as it looks, and the reason for that is because like the type of bread that is used, it's not regular bread. It's a Japanese milk bread. So if you can find somewhere selling that milk bread, then yeah, it's relatively straightforward to make if you can get the right bread. But if not, then you're gonna have to make the bread yourself. And that's where it's like, yeah, you need some bread making skills for that. Like that's not something you do. I mean, it can be done. Of course, you can learn to make bread. I'm not saying that. Sam's back. I ain't saying, of course, you can learn to make bread, but what I'm saying is that it's not like, because even the bread that I was making, like it was a very simple recipe, and even then, it's like it needed some skill, you know. So I ain't saying you can't do it. I'm just saying it's not as easy as it originally looked, unless you could find somebody selling that bread. Then it seems like it's pretty straightforward. Can't wait. Me sleep. Oof. Yeah, true. Strawberry fresco is a Mexican Latino treat drink. But yeah, Sam, I was just saying that I've been making my own strawberry jam recently. Made my own strawberry jam. I've been making my own peanut butter for a while. And I made bread as well. So yeah, man's been in the kitchen like that. So that's pretty much been my past like week or so. Just making stuff, learning to make stuff. And there's things that I feel like I'm pretty good at, like my peanut butter. Bro, my peanut butter is so good. Mate. My peanut butter is cool. The jam I really like as well. The jam that I make is really like. The only thing is, like I say, I just need to refine it a little bit. It's not quite where I want it to be. But it's still pretty good. But yeah, my bread making skills, they need some work. They definitely need some work. But inshallah, man, we get there still, you know. Just keep practicing. I'm gonna have to start living with my husband. Well, give it a few months. Wait till I'm actually good at making bread. Then maybe then. Don't move in too early, otherwise it'd be like, oh, jeez, what have I done? What have I done? But yeah, man, I'm learning stuff, man. Man's learning, because it's the thing, yeah. I feel like as an adult in this world, you need to know how to cook, or more specifically, you need to know at a very basic level how to put foods together. Like, I'm not saying you need to be some kind of master chef or nothing like that. I ain't saying that, but I feel like if you're an adult in this world, at a very basic level, you need to understand how to put foods together. Like, you know what I mean? Because, bro, there's people out there that can barely make a sandwich. You know what I mean? I'm talking like grown-ups right now. You know what I mean? It's like 2 slices of bread, butter, and I don't know, cheese or whatever. Like, people can barely do that. Some people, like, that's a struggle. Like, that's a, you know what I mean? And I just feel like, listen, if you're an adult in this world, there's a minimum level of kitchen knowledge you should have. And granted, I'm not saying you have to know how to make bread or you have to know how to make peanut butter, and you know, you don't have to do that. But for me, I'm kind of excessive, or kind of what's the word? Obsessive rather. I'm kind of obsessive. Like, when I do things, I tend to go in. You know what I mean? Like, anytime I pick up something, I tend to go in. So there's things I already knew how to do. Like, I already knew how to do, you know, rice, spaghetti, you know, mincemeat, you know, various things like that. I already knew how to do that. But yeah, more recently, it's just been like, you know what? I learned how to make a cake just very recently. And now I'm like, I want to learn how to make other stuff. So yeah, pickling, I'm doing that now. Making my own peanut butter. I've been refining the recipe, you know, so I've been writing down what I did, how much I used, what I changed, I wrote down notes, what I liked about it, what didn't, you know, that kind of thing. And then the next time I made peanut butter, I was like, okay, let me try this a little bit differently, because I knew what I did before, and then I knew what I wanted to try differently. I think I did it like 3 or 4 times, and I was like, yes, this is the one. Oh, you know what? Did I take a picture of it? I can't remember if I took. I did not take a picture of it. Did I post a picture of it though? I think I did. I think I posted a picture on my 1 sec. Let me come to this page. I think I posted a picture on my Insta. But yeah. Look at this. Look at this. I did that, man. I did that. And it was so good, man. Oof. Oh wait, yeah, no, I posted this video on I know I did, yeah. I posted this video on YouTube. I know I did now. Yeah, I posted this video on YouTube. That's what I did. But yeah, that peanut butter was so good, man. Yeah, it was so good. I'll give you time to refine your bread skills and I'm moving in. Yeah, just give me a little bit. Just give me a little bit. When you come down into the deep south, you won't be able to get enough of the food. I want some shrimp and grits and some fried fish and grits. What was there? Moon cake. Ho ho ho. Moon cake. Was that like an arse reference or something? It'll have you believing you was going past a few moons. Ho ho. Okay, I think you and I might be thinking of two different moons, to be honest with you. Okay. We might be thinking of two different moons. By the way, this is something I saw in the shop. You can get a Wakanda Forever Monopoly board. I didn't buy it. It was like $13.99. I was like, yeah, I'm good. But I just thought it was kind of cool, kind of funny, kind of interesting. But yeah, there's a Monopoly board based around Black Panther Wakanda Forever. So I guess you use vibranium to buy stuff or something. I don't know. I didn't really look too much into it. Just saw it and laughed. When you look at what you did wrong, you didn't make me peanut butter, bread and jam. And, I'm just saying, Elliot, man, you better step it up. Better step it up. So this is my my photos, my Google Photos account, by the way, which has definitely become very much a food blog within itself. A lot of these pictures I do post on my Insta, so you might have seen some anyway. And I think a few of them not just yet. And there's a few thirst traps in here as well, so I won't scroll down too far. There might be a couple of pictures y'all shouldn't be seeing. I'm just saying, so maybe not scroll too far, but yeah, this is some recent photos I've taken. It's one of those type of cakes mixed with. Oh, okay. That's what you're talking about, right? The booty cake, unless a cake is baked like a booty shape or something. No, because mooning is usually me showing your ass. You know, like if you moon somebody, it means you're showing your ass. So when you said moon cake, I was thinking like, is that like an ass reference? Because we were talking about big butts a moment ago, so I had that on my mind. But yeah. direction. No, okay, so good. So good. Oh, actually, let me show you something real quick. So I went to this place today. These little balls down here, but these little balls down here, they're called puff puffs, right? Now, if you are of West African descent or know anybody of West African descent that has fed you in your life, then you probably already know what they are. But if you don't have that, if you don't have somebody from West Africa that's fed you in your life, then you might not know what these are. But these are really good. These are so nice. They're called puff puff, and it's basically like it's kind of like a donut, or I mean, it basically is a donut, really, but not like, of course, like a Krispy Kreme's donut. It's more like, you know, like donut holes, you know, or what they call that, Timbits. So something like this, like Timbits. There's something like that, right? But a lot bigger, you know, a lot bigger. Very, very deep fried. Sometimes they're covered in sugar, you know. Sometimes they're not. You can have them covered in sugar or other things if you want to, or put things in if you want to. But generally speaking, they're like this kind of shape, but bigger. Very deep fried. And they're so good, man. They're so good. Like, I found a place. Well, technically, I didn't find it. I was told about it, but there's a place I went to today, and they had these. I was like, all right, cool. Let me try that. Let me try that. But yeah, if you ever get the opportunity to try puff puffs, take it. If you know somebody, whether you got, like, I don't know, Abiola at your workplace. Maybe she brings in some one day and she's offering them around. Be friends with Abiola so that she might bring you puff puffs one day. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have a next door neighbor from like Ghana or Nigeria or any West African country like that, make sure you're friends with them so like they can make you puff puffs one day. You know, but yeah. Or failing all that, if there's a shop, a stall, a restaurant that you can get to that sells West African food, yeah, you definitely want to try the puff puffs. Like they're just so good. They're really good. Have them warm, you know, not like blazing hot, of course, but you definitely want to have them warm. Like I say, you can have them plain. Like I had these plain, and they were still really good. But you can have them covered in sugar if you prefer, if you want. But yeah, even just eating them plain like this, they're just so good. Like they're nice. They're soft. They're soft on the inside, but crispy on the outside. Man, you ever get an opportunity to try puff puffs? Take it. Take it. Oh, and that was a beef pie, by the way. This thing up here, that was a beef pie. That was also really good. It's a place called it's a food stall, actually. It's a place called Blessing Food and Snacks, and it's literally a stall near a train station. Just a stall, like a stall. Like literally, it's not even like a restaurant. It's a stall. But it's some of these places that hook you up so good, though. It's places like this that can hook you up so good. And the price is like this. Bro, listen. That beef pie and those free puff puffs, only $3.70. Only £3.70 for this. I was like, mate, come on. There's few immigrants on my street. Maybe I should become their friends. Only if they're African, though. West African specifically. Like, if they're from like South Africa, nah, allow that. Or if you know what I mean? If they're from Ethiopia or something, nah, allow that. They've got to be from either Nigeria, Ghana, or what's the other one? Niger. Yeah, Nigeria, Ghana, or Niger. And then yeah, make friends with them, and then be like, one day just be like, so you guys do puff puffs? You know, just kind of drop it in casually. Actually, you know what? If they're from Ethiopia, yeah, make friends with them still, but then you might not get puff puffs, so you might get some good coffee. So that's a good reason to make friends with Ethiopians. That you might get some good coffee out of it. But if you want a puff puffs, yeah, they've got to be from one of the West African countries. Speaking of South Africa, actually, I've been to South Africa. I have been to South Africa. It's many, many moons ago now, but I have been to South Africa. It was in 2006. Damn, man. That is it's nearly 20 years ago. It's like 18 years ago now. June 2006. Yeah, nearly 18 years ago I went to South Africa. Man. This is Haze from 2006, by the way. This is me 18 years ago. Rah. No beard. What was I thinking? Oh wait, I think I shaved my beard for the trip actually. I remember I shaved my beard for the trip because I was worried about going through the airport with a beard because, you know, people associate certain things, right? So I remember being a bit worried about going through the airport with a beard, and I was like, okay, let me just shave my beard. And so yeah, that's beardless me, beardless bandit, beardless bandit, 18 years ago. Noted the rest can sort off, not because they're arrogant, it's because they're the people exactly. And I'll be right back. Gonna make a call right quick. I. Man. What do you think? Have I aged much? Do you reckon I could still pass for 18 years ago? Man. This was signed on the hotel I was staying at. Swimming at guest's own risk. I didn't go swimming. Mostly because I don't really swim very well, so it's probably best I didn't. I could do what the cool kids do, enjoying Tinder. Look for West African friends. You know what? That's probably not even a bad idea. You know what? That could probably work. You know, that could probably work. If you put up like a Tinder profile and say something like, "I love me, my African man," or something like that, and you know what I mean, like, bro, you'd probably get some like. You know, like a lot of rich Africans like to trying to check you up as well. So I'm just saying that might not even be a bad idea. That might even be a bad idea. You could probably fleece a lot of people doing something. I mean, not that you should, of course. Not that you should, because that's not a nice thing to do. I'm just saying you probably could fleece a lot of people doing something like that. Must be stress rebellious. Yeah, I mean, let's see. This was 18 years ago. How old was that? 14, right? So I guess 4 years before I abandoned my child, this was me. 4 years before the abandonment, living my best life in South Africa. Now I make YouTube videos, post them on the internet. I did enjoy South Africa though. So I went to I mostly stayed in Pretoria, but I was in Johannesburg for a little bit as well. I think this was from the hotel I stayed in. I don't know why I took a picture of a couch, but for some reason I took a picture of a couch. I mean, I've seen couches before, so it's not like I've never seen a couch before, but for some reason I took a picture of a couch and I don't know why. This was a good spot. I remember this place. Oh, they had some nice chicken in this place. Oh, and it was big as well. Like they give you some big pieces of chicken in this place. Oof. Oof. I should have taken a picture of the food. In fact, I felt like I remember taking a picture of the food, but I don't know. I can't say it. Maybe I guess maybe I don't know if I delete. I don't think I would have deleted it. Yeah, they have pigeons inside. I don't know what it is. I saw pictures of some random things like I've never seen pigeons before. I've seen pigeons before. I saw pictures of pigeons and doors. Why am I taking a picture of a door? Bro, what was I thinking of? Of all the things, it's not like, I mean, if you could have, this is 2006, it's not like you could just like take millions of pictures and it doesn't even matter. You had limited space in your photography back in 2006. And I used a significant amount of it taking pictures of some mundane things like doors. Like, why was I taking a picture of a door? In case of fire, use stairs. Man. License plate, I don't know. Men in taxi. Oh wait, taxi ass. That's why I would have taken that picture. Yeah, that makes sense. Taxi ass. yeah. That's why I took that picture. It said ass. That totally makes sense. I get it. Not much has changed in 18 years. I'm still laughing at this one. But yeah, good time, man. Good time. I just want puffs, but if they want to share their wealth with me, who am I to say no? Exactly. And the money they share with you, you can go spend on puffs. Even more puffs. And everybody's happy. But yeah, man. I need to travel more, man. I need to travel more. I want to see the world, or at least as much of it as I can. But hey, all in good time. Or, you know. You want to see the world. And I just want to sleep. My life goals are very different. I mean, if you sleep, you can dream about traveling the world. And it's probably a lot cheaper, you know. To just dream about it, because dreams can feel real, right? Dreams can feel very real. So you can dream about it, and it can feel real while you're in the dream, and then you can wake up and be like, oh man, that was such a cool dream, but then it didn't cost you any money at all. So I'm just saying. Ro is a professional upstairs neighbor. Just the title of this video sounds interesting. He's just jumping. That's actually pretty mad that you can jump with those weights on over the chairs and that. I think I see what they mean by professional upstairs neighbor though. Just making all that noise. Oof, almost. Oh, you got it that time. That's mad though. Last week I dreamt that Elle came home for her coats. Alright, at 11 o'clock at night to see if that happened or if I dreamt it. Did she start playing tricks on you? Yeah. I came home. But did she? Did she really? And the plot thickens. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. She just laughed at me. Don't be daft. She knows me. And yeah, if I did ask, I would have kept me awake. Yeah, and things that just them thoughts that you have sometimes that just like drive you mad for some reason. You get them random thoughts in your head, and it's just like it's over. It's over. You know what I'm saying? Like it's over. Unless you can resolve it somehow, it's over. Like you're not sleeping. You get some random mad thought in your head, and it's not even. And it's usually something that's so insignificant, right? Like it doesn't actually matter one way or the other. Like it makes no difference at all. It's usually a thought like that just enters you, and you just like now you can't think of nothing else, and you're up, and you're just trying to forget it. You're trying to figure out other stuff, bruh. Yeah. I gotta resolve this. Let me just call. Oh, speaking of sleeping, actually, that's what I bought recently. It's a sleep mask. I bought a sleep mask. I'm one of those people that use sleep masks. But this is actually really cool, though, for a couple of reasons. Mainly because I got it mostly for the daytime, like, because I'm usually up really early, and I usually, go to work, do the cab driving really early, and then I come back, and I'm at that point, I'm usually like by about midday, like sort of 11, 12 o'clock, I'm usually like really tired, so I take a nap, right, from being up early and working a nap. But the thing is that when you're taking a nap at midday, like the sun's out or the light's out, and it can be difficult to kind of sleep properly because of the light. So I got this to just block out the light, right? Put it over your face and it just blocks out all the light. And this has helped so much. like this little thing has helped so much. This tiny little thing has helped so much, man. But what's really cool about this, or one of the cool things about this, is that it's actually got Bluetooth speakers in them. So I can hook it up to my phone, right? And I can play like music or just like soft sounds or whatever I want to fall asleep to, you know, and just have that, you know, so you've got speakers there, you've got volume control at the front, and yeah, just have it on. It's all dark. Yeah, and I'm out, man. I'm out. This is oof, so good. Now I'll get something to eat if I'm at home during the day. And I'm on my own. Food doesn't enter my head. Yeah, we're walking around. We see all this food, all the restaurants and all the food places. But my problem is that I want to eat everything when I start seeing those places, though. Like when you start passing all these different restaurants and different food stalls, and I just want to eat everything, man. Like it's just like if I was left to my own devices, like I can literally spend all the money I've ever made in my entire life walking, you know, probably like half a mile down the road, just like stopping at every shop and trying to buy something from them because I'll just I get that. I totally understand that. I could have behaved myself though. Gotta learn to control myself. But yeah. Once you get yourself once you get your mind occupied, yeah. We try, man. We try. Oof. Wow. Wow. This was a interesting experiment of a stream. I think I don't want to say it confirmed my suspicions, but it certainly it's leaning towards what I thought it was, which is I think the process was overheating during the streams because I was doing too many processor intensive things, and my fan isn't maybe good enough to keep it cool during those intensive moments, or at least not for a time it needs to be streaming for. That's what I'm thinking. Because we just did this stream, and let me just check the processor actually real quick. I think it's about 60 it's been. for at the minute for food treats. So nice. Can't even check it right now. 2 balls when he gets paid. I'm gonna need to treat myself for sure. I'm honestly, most days I shouldn't be spending the money that I spend. Like I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't always make good decisions when it comes to money. Actually, no, that's not true. I do, and I can, and I have made some good money decisions. But bruh, that temptation when we start seeing them food. Gotta behave myself. Speaking of money, actually, I saw an advert the other day. I don't know if I could find it, because I saw it on Insta. But it was probably the worst advert I've ever seen, or certainly amongst the worst adverts I've ever seen. You know, and it was basically an advert for an app that helps you manage your finances, which, you know, not a bad thing, right? And I have no idea if this app is good or not. I'm not saying that because I've not used them. They may very well be a great app for managing your finances. I'm just saying the advert itself was terrible. Like, it really was. It's basically like some guy telling you that you're poor. You know, I could afford coffee because I could afford to spend £6 to £8 a month on coffee. Like, all right. Most of us don't do that. So I'm pretty sure most people are not spending £6 to £8 a month on coffee. You know, I like coffee, but I'm not spending £6 to £8 a month on coffee. So, like, I don't know why you wanted to put an advert out saying that you could afford to spend £6 to £8. Like, what are you trying to say? Like, bro, you're just calling me poor for 3 minutes. Come on. How's the house buying coming along? It's still going. Yeah, at the moment it's just with the conveyancers. And yeah, they're just kind of doing their thing. Like, it's a long process, man. It's such a long process. I mean, I knew it was a long process, but bro, it is a long process. But yeah, right now it's just with the conveyancers, they're doing their things. Hopefully, they'll be getting back to me soon, but I have no idea because it's just however long it takes them to do what they need to do, really. But that's just where it is, just waiting for them to do their thing and waiting for them to get in contact with me so I could, I guess, pay the deposit and do all that whole stuff and finalize it. But right now it's just waiting. Just waiting. Man, I knew it was a long. I knew buying a house was a long process, but I don't know it was this long. I didn't know it was this long. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is, you know. They gotta do what they gotta do. Stop putting bananas in your berry smoothies. Try this mango chia seed smoothie. It's dairy free. Why would I stop putting bananas in my smoothies though? Like, are you dumb? Like, I mean, I'm not saying every smoothie must have bananas in it, but I'm not gonna stop using bananas. Are you dumb? That's a terrible title. 680,000 people watched the video telling them to stop using bananas. Why? Do you just not like life or something? Do you not like good things? That's 682,000 people are just unhappy. I think that's what that means. Rude, keeping you waiting. Well, I guess they're gonna make sure everything's, right and checked and above board and all that, all that legal stuff, and make sure there's no issues. They did send me the results of the searches, which is what they do, where they like check the land and that whole thing. So I've got the results of that. And then the last communication I had, I think, was a couple of weeks ago, or maybe a week or two ago, where they just said that, they're dealing with the other conveyancers and just doing their stuff. And so I've got a conveyancer. I guess the seller has to have his own conveyancer, and then they liaise and do what they're doing. But yeah, it's just in the meantime, I'm just waiting. But hey, I mean, I think as far as I'm aware, I've done everything that I can do for now. But yeah, it's just waiting. Bananas are awesome. I do like chia seeds. Well, I don't know if you can say you can like chia seeds, because chia seeds don't really taste of anything. But I do use chia seeds in foods, in some of my foods. So I'm not even against the idea of using chia seeds. I'm just saying. You made a video telling people to stop with bananas. I feel like I don't want to click on your video. I might click on it just out of curiosity. That's the thing. I should scroll away before curiosity gets the better of me, because you don't deserve a click by telling people to not put bananas in their smoothies. Like, I feel like you don't deserve my attention, and I gotta move away before I give into temptation. Due to copyrights. That's oh wait, you can't see it right now. One sec. This is Alan's recommended video recommended by Alan. Due to copyrights, Muse official performance music. Due to copyrights. Exactly. I like bananas. I like bananas a lot. Bananas are like, well, here's the thing. Like, when it comes to like your favorite fruits, I feel like bananas are kind of a little bit underrated, in a sense that most people probably pick something like maybe strawberries or mangoes and things like that. And those fruits are great. Of course, I ain't saying that. I think the thing about the banana is that, okay, maybe it doesn't taste the best. It's not the sweetest fruit. It's maybe not the most exciting fruit, right? But considering that, they're relatively pretty easy to get, for the most part. They're relatively pretty inexpensive, so most people could afford them. They're very much like nature's fast food, in that you can just pick one, peel it, and eat it. You don't really have to clean up afterwards. Like, maybe you might get a little bit on your hands, but that can dust off pretty easy. In fact, you might even get stuff on your hands if you hold the peel. Like, if you peel it and hold it in the peel, then your hands are fine afterwards. So you can eat them pretty cleanly without any mess. You just put the skin in the bin afterwards, right? And yeah, they're very versatile. Like, you could make smoothies with them. You can make like banana cake, banana bread. You can use them as toppings for your cereal. You can use them in various other recipes for things. So I'm just saying. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I was just saying, bananas are kind of underrated, I think. Like, they're like the most, well, not the most, but it's certainly amongst the most versatile fruits out there, I think. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could do a lot with banana, and they last they don't last long, but I mean, if you have a banana, you're gonna have to eat it within a week. Maybe a little bit less than a week, actually. So yeah, they don't last long, but they can last a little bit. If you don't buy too many at once, then you're fine. I mean, if you just buy a bunch, you could probably be done in like, say, 4 or 5 days, and then you're right. But even when they start to go a bit like bad, you can still use them for things like banana bread. Like, when they start to go a bit too dark or bit too mushy, you can use them in banana bread or various other things like that. So there's still a use for bananas, even when you can't eat them directly. So yeah, bananas are a pretty versatile fruit. Big up the banana. Big up the banana. We gotta give respect. You're gonna respect the banana. The browner the skin, the better the banana tastes. Ooh, it's definitely sweeter when they're brown. I think that's to do with like the ripeness or something like that. Things to do with like the ripeness, like the darker it is, the riper it is, or the sweeter it is, and something along those lines. Anyway, I can't remember some science stuff. But yeah, I like bananas when they're like when they're still not like really hard, but you know when they start to soften a little bit. You know, where you could just kind of bite into them, and because when they're really hard, they can feel a bit dry. You know, when they're green, for example, they can't even peel them when they're green. They just everything sticks. So I like when the skin's just like yellow and maybe got a few dark spots in it. Just not too many, but I like when it has a few dark spots in it. You know, that way you can peel it, you can just kind of bite into it. That's when I like bananas. Like that's my optimal time of eating bananas, when they're still mostly yellow, but just maybe a few dark spots. But yeah, when they're green though, it's like nah. Some people like them green. Yeah, they're just too hard for me at that point. And I just feel dry to eat. Like you bite into them, and it's just like can't be. And that's right, banana indeed, man. I like me some bananas. Oh man. The perfect little pop. The perfect little pop. That's Dr. Pimple Popper. And if you don't know about Dr. Pimple Popper, then I want to.
A friend that likes it too. By pulling on it,
right,
it's like 8
you try and get to the bit where
scars here. Get close to weird kind of tissue, but it doesn't. You okay, right?
Get to the bit where you see all the stuff squeezing out.
Where do you usually watching it? Oh, you just sometimes. Oh, okay. You do watch it then.
Yeah, I can watch
it too, huh? That's
going to be.
Yeah. Oh.
Damn it. Where is it? Oh wait, here it is. Here we go. It's at the beginning. So if you're just eating, get ready to be reacquainted with your dinner. I like Dr. Pimple Popper though. Oof. Watching somebody squeeze things out of another person. I don't know, something about it. There's something about watching somebody squeeze things out of another person. But that's the whole channel. That is the whole channel. She squeezes things out of people. Like cysts, pimples, you know, all that. There's a whole TV show they have in America for it as well. I don't know if they show it over here. But yeah, that's a whole YouTube channel. Just squeezing things out of people's bodies. While giving skincare advice, you know, because that's important too. But yeah, blackheads, whiteheads, all of that, just squeezing things, cysts, all of that. What's this? Yeah, a lot of cysts. Lipomas, all that, just squeezing things out of people. That's the whole channel. And yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. I do watch a few of these videos. I do enjoy watching their videos. I don't know what it is about watching somebody squeeze things out of people, but they're pretty satisfying videos to watch, I think. So yeah. So there you go. My recommendation for the day, Dr. Pimple Popper. But you know what? It is late. It is almost 10:30, and one has to go to bed so one can wake up in the morning and do what one must do in order to survive. I'll pass now. By the way, once I get good at making bread and you move in, first thing I'm going to do is like give you some bread and you can be like, oh, this is really tasty. Then I'm going to show you Dr. Pimple Popper videos. That's what it's like. I'm like, all right, you like that? You like that bread? Yeah, cool. Here's a video. That's exactly what's going to happen. Here's a video right after you eating. Oh, yeah. It is that time where one must depart. But yeah, I think like I said, I think this stream has kind of confirmed what I thought was going on. Like I say, maybe not fully confirmed it, but it's definitely, I feel like that's just what it likely was, because I tried something today where it's far less process intensive, and we've had no issues. So, because the time of the harmony. Oof! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Oof! Well, when you play with fire, okay. All right. I'm gonna have to think of something. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow. Let's see. All this political. Oh man. I just realized I told you about this whole Bluetooth thing that I bought while we were sleeping. I might have just given you an idea. I'm not going to say it in case I didn't give you an idea. If I haven't given you an idea, then cool, we can leave it alone. I'm not saying that. But anyway, moving on. Guys, you have been awesome as always. Oh, it's there already. Be waking up singing Tom McDonald songs like, what? I don't remember listening to that song. Why do I know the lyrics to it? Next live stream should be next week about 8 p.m.-ish. I'm saying ish because, in all honesty, it's probably going to be a little bit later. But 8 p.m.-ish, maybe a little later, we'll see. In the meantime, I'll try and post a video or two on the channel. But yeah, that's going to be all for now. I should go before I accidentally give you any more ideas of how to torture me. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in, spending a little time with me. Yeah, the live stream is going to be pretty much like this for a while because, you know, I think I need to like not kill my computer. So we'll allow the intensive stuff for a little bit and just do these kind of. Well, I'll try and make them somewhat interesting. Hopefully, I can think of some interesting things to do while keeping it, you know, relatively low key. But yeah, I think the last stream's gonna be like pretty low key for a while, maybe even forever. But at least for a while. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it still. Hopefully you're not walking away from this thinking that was just a complete waste of time. Hopefully not. But yeah, appreciate you spending a little time with me. Appreciate you chatting with me. Appreciate you. Of all the things you could be doing with your 2 hours and 9 minutes, you know, you decided to spend a little bit of that with me. So I appreciate that. Thank you for coming through. And until whenever, if ever. Oh, I'm gonna do this different now, isn't it? Peace. Oh wait, am I not even? I have to press 2 buttons now. Oh, this is awkward. All right. your stream will stop immediately and you will no longer be live. All right, cool. So I've got to press end stream, and I guess I've got to confirm the end. So in that case, I've got to do my whole thing again till whenever, if ever.